2 by 2, like herded wildebeest. For days and nights, raging waves crashed and banged against the bow, deafening cries of pain and woe. We'd had them cramped up in the dark, cramped against each other's flesh, flesh and blood and flesh. But after 40 days and 40 nights, at last the water stilled, and 2 by 2, the stolen souls, inch by crucifying inch, confused, were shuffled off the boat. Chains, metal, clanking metal. A tribe of people agreed and forced to march 2 by 2 for miles, through valleys vast and green, but bright, too bright a green, more luminous than they had ever seen. Mile by crucifying mile, for hours, shuffling in the heat, hot breath against each other's breath, a breath so hot that burnt each other's flesh. But then a clearing in the green appeared, an opening in the earth, and what they saw, dug in the earth, stepped down 3 tiers at least, a giant coop, dug in the ground, but dug for fowl and beast. And in that coop for many months, that tribe of people waited, hundreds of them, flesh crammed against each other's flesh, man, woman, and each child, flesh and blood, now blood and flesh, for market. But back in that belly of the ship, unknown their hope, a medicine man of old and brother to their queen, had in secret had her seeded by magic remedy. And in that pit, that coop underground one night, a thing from her womb, a formless thing, something strange did slip and spill. And in awe, the elders of the tribe were silenced, but quick in thinking silence did, shh, the thing, lest their masters from the world of greed grew suspicious of it. Shh, the elders shush. The young queen's broken bones and ruptured bloody body, a body humming, a body pained, but eyes alive, now on fire. She yelled, yay! Mandinga, we must call it. Magic child. Like sparks before the flame, her words did quickly flower, and 2 by 2, each man, each woman, each child humming softly, humming low, fire in them did grow and grow. The bent and broken, hundreds of them, each and every one, furnace in them raging now, like giants stood and felt the drum, and blood came flooding through their veins. Through and round them, in and out of them, up and down them. Now Mandinga went, and urgent like the wind blew a cool but forceful breeze, kissing blistered hands and feet, and humming louder than before. The hundreds of them circled a human ring. Each man, each woman, each and every child, those slaves alive, began to jingle wild. That was Mandinga, the old Afro-Brazilian smiled. His long grey locks nesting like snakes, each hissing from his head. What happened then, dear Mestre? They broke the chains, you fool. Now everybody up, and let's play Capoeira. The circle drew its disciples round. Their space, somewhere in summer, day or winter, night. From Africa, the Orient, Israel, Palestine, and even Europe too. In a ring, a human ring. An echo of a giant pit dug in the ground for people. A giant pit, a giant chicken coop. Yay! The Mestre yelled out loud. Then 2 by 2, the young and old alike, crouching at their Mestre's feet, hearts beating faster than his drum. 2 by 2, inside each other's gaze, did sing the Capoeira Ladainha. Sota Mandinga, yeah. Sota Mandinga. Sota Mandinga, Capoeira. Sota Mandinga.
Sota Mandinga, Sota Mandinga. Sota Mandinga, Capoeira. Sota Mandinga.
The game began. Bent double and rolled like they, the giant waves across the sea, each over each other, wave after wave, 2 by 2, inside each other's gaze, inside, right side, broken bodies breathing, burning flesh, each hand, each foot now off the floor. They balance, falling upside down inside each other's gaze, inside still, in inside the chicken coop. Yay! And down they fly, coming from each other under and backwards, flip up on their heads, turning upside in the world upon its axis. Sota Mandinga, yeah. Sota Mandinga. Sota Mandinga, yeah. Capoeira. Sota Mandinga.
Sota Mandinga, eh. Sota Mandinga. Sota Mandinga, eh. Capoeira. Sota Mandinga.
Slower. Spinning legs go gently over now, but down again. They fly inside, each over one another, upside, left, downside, right side, each side, both sides. Each hand and foot, one off the floor bent, and broken bodies balance up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Breathing, and pause. Pause. Then backward, flip. Go granny.